Hello everybody, welcome to Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. I'm going to show you how to take these russet potatoes and make some of the most fantastic french fries you'll ever taste. In this video, I want to emphasize use russet potatoes. Are you tired of your french fries being limp and sad? Hey, I'm going to show you how to make them crispy, so easy to do. It's the method of cooking them that's going to make them fantastic. And I'm going to show you how to do it all today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. Okay everybody, for demonstration purposes, I got about 4 russet potatoes. They're probably around 4.5, maybe 5 inches long each. Some are bigger, some are smaller. Any russet potato will work on this. But check this out. What I do first, I'm going to split this potato right down the center like this. We'll turn it on its side. I'm going to split that in two again. Right in two. Okay, after that, I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to cut about a good 1/4 inch slices in it. Watch this. So there's 1, 2. Now I'm taking these, turning them on the other side, and halving them. And that's your fries. See that? Now you can peel these things if you want to, but I don't. I love the peeling on mine, but there's no problem peeling them. Take the other part, just cut it right in two. I'm looking for fries that's around a good 1/4 inch to 3/8 inch, you know, around. You don't want them to get too thin, but you know, some of them, like the ends, might be thin. But I'm gonna tell you, they get real crispy and crunchy, and they are fantastic too. So I'm gonna get this other part. Y'all watch how I do this. Slice it, then I'm gonna slice it into it again. Okay, set my potato half, put it down. Then take one of the quarters and slice it a couple of times. Now anything like that you might want to discard. But then chop it into again. See that? Trying to get them all about the same size. Give or take a little bit. It ain't got to be perfect. My last quarter. Take 1, 2 chops. Then I'm going to lay it down and go again. Anything that size, I'll put it on in. Now you can also do this on the mandolin, but I'm showing you how to do it without a mandolin. Okay, here they are. See that? Trying to mainly get them in the same sizes, you know, give or take. It don't have to be exactly perfect. But listen to these beautiful birds, everybody. I'm outside today with wildlife. I know y'all can't see it, but I got like 3 little foxes over there watching me too. I might see if I can't edit that in. Let y'all look at that, but they're beautiful. They're right there with their little ears right up. Just listen to every word I'm saying. Now the next thing we want to do, everybody, and this is a very important step, get all your fries and put them in a bowl. Now what we're going to do, what I always do, y'all, try not to use tap water. Use your refrigerator water that's filtered or some kind of filtered water or whatever. Don't ever use tap water for any kind of cooking, but put some kind of purified water in these things and wash them at least twice, and then you're going to get that starch off of them, which needs to come off. And what I do then, and I've already prepared one right here to show you, I'll fill it full of water and probably around a couple cups of ice or something like that. We put them in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Why, Marshall? Because this right here is one of the processes that makes these things so good, everybody. Right here's what I'm looking for. When you first cut these things up, see that? When you first cut them up, see how limp they are? See how I can bend that? So limp, but watch. After they've been in the refrigerator for 1 hour, watch this, listen. Did you hear that? That's what we're looking for. This is what's gonna make this thing so good. Now we're gonna dry them off. Okay, so I've poured the water off. Now I'm just gonna put some paper towel in here and turn it with them. This right here is the way I like to dry stuff off, like this. Don't get no cheap paper towel or it'll come apart with you, but just put that thing down in there and turn them over on it. And by the way, this right here is the way I get, like, if you got like a big pan of ground beef and it's got a lot of fat on it, I don't grab that pan and pour it off, y'all. I get paper towel like this. I learned just a long time ago on the internet. Get some paper towels like this and put it in there. Get your tongs or anything, and you can grab all that grease out without having to grab it up and trying to pour it out with all the meat pouring out. But this is what I'm doing with these potatoes right now. Look, I'm just getting in there. I ain't being harsh on them. Just turning them around. We're trying to get these things dry because this wetness on these potatoes and that hot oil is not going to mix. I've got them about dried. See that? How easy that is. And look, even my paper towels. By the way, anytime I cook, everybody, I got a big roll of these on hand. If you're cooking in your kitchen, you need a roll of these because it makes it so much easier. Okay, now everybody, I've got my heat right here on right at 300 degrees. I'm using my deep fryer today. You can use a pan, a Dutch oven, anything like that. But if you do, make sure you got a good thermometer to keep the temperature regulated. This right here is a double deep fryer. I got it at Walmart probably around 2 years ago. It was like $40 then, so it's probably 50 or 60 now. I don't know what they're going for, but this thing is so handy for deep frying because it'll regulate your heat for you. So what we're doing now, I'm gonna fry these things in batches. What we're gonna do, we're gonna what they call blanch these things. This right here is a secret to crispy French fries. We're gonna blanch them. What does that mean, Marshall? I'm gonna let these things go at 300 degrees for about 7 minutes. And it's gonna cook them all the way through, but it's not gonna put the crispy part on them. We're going to take them back out. We're going to put them on a rack, single file. We're going to put them back in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you will follow me to the T on this, it may be a few extra steps, but I'm telling you, it's absolutely worth it. So I'm going to put about half of this thing full because these things are cold, remember. And you don't want to crowd it up too much or to make your oil drop too much. So I'm going to put about a third of them in there. We're going down for 7 minutes at 300 degrees. Look, right here they are. They're ready to come off. These things are cooked on the inside only. We ain't got the crunch on it yet, y'all. That's called blanching right there. We did it for 7 minutes. You can go from 5 to 7 minutes. I like going 7 minutes to get my inside real good, especially when you're cutting them real thick fries like this. Look, don't put them on a paper towel. Put them on a rack like this. And get them single file line all you can. See what it does, everybody, when you blanch them? What it basically does, even on this big French fry right here, which is right out a ½ inch by ½ inch, look at this. It just pulls apart and it is completely done on the inside, fluffy. Now we're going to get these things cold again, and then we're going to come back for 4 minutes, and it's going to make them all completely golden brown. And the good part about it is, grease is not getting into them the way we're doing this method. Again, everybody, this is called blanching right here. We blanch these things for around 7 minutes on 300 degrees and put them back in the refrigerator for a good hour. Let them chill again. Then we bring them back out and we're going to cook them again at 375 for around 4 minutes. They'll be perfect. Okay, y'all, even though I'm cooking more right here, I'm going to show y'all these. Look at this. This is after being blanched for about 7 minutes. Right in there. Now we're going to put them back in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Don't skip this step. Put it in there 1 hour. Just make time for it. And you'll never make it no other way, I guarantee you. So we're going to the refrigerator for 1 hour right here. Y'all, I always love cooking potatoes outside, deep frying or whatever, because they're so easy. Hey y'all, here's a bonus for you. Oh my gosh, look. All you do is get a potato. I got a russet potato again. I slice it in about maybe a 1/4 inch slices. You put it in this oil at 375. Look at this. It puffs out. It makes the most fantastic little appetizer. Look at those little puffs on it. You're talking about some good stuff. Just get your potatoes and cut them in half around a 1/4 inch. Dry them off. Put them in your oil at 375. Before you ask, these things right here are more like potato chips. That's the reason I ain't putting them in the refrigerator and stuff like I am the French fries, because the French fries I had to get done on the inside first, and then we're gonna let them cool off, and then we're gonna put the crispy on the outside. But these right here, you can cook them straight through because they're gonna turn out almost like potato chips. Look at that. Okay, we've got our fries here all chilled out of the refrigerator for 1 hour. What I'm gonna do now, I want them off of this rack because I'm gonna need this rack. After I fry them for 4 more minutes, I'm gonna put them on this rack. Don't put them on paper towels, it'll make them soggy. Okay, everybody, I've got my oil at 375. I'm gonna fry these things for another good 4 minutes or until your desired brownness. Sometimes I'll fry them more to get them real crunchy. Let's go 4 minutes. Got my timer, let's set it for 4 minutes. I'm going to fry probably around a third of these at a time. I don't want to get my oil temperature dropping. 4 minutes. Y'all, if you ever make this recipe with this method, you'll never make homemade fries again. No other way. I'm telling you, they are that good. Hey, and also, after 4 minutes, if they're not quite as brown as you like them, let them go a minute or two more. We're coming up on 1 more minute. Look how beautiful those things are looking. You've got to try this blanching method. Some people say the double fried French fries, but it's really like a blanching. Works every time to make these things perfect. All right, these right here are ready to come off. What I'll do is I'll take these here off, put them over here. I'm gonna let this oil heat up a good 60 seconds before I put the second batch in. Look at that, how beautiful, y'all. Perfectly cooked every time. I'm gonna hit them with my favorite seasoning salt. Y'all, I love this Slap Your Mama. Use your favorite salt. You can use only just salt. It don't matter, but I like this seasoned salt. Hit it right now when it's hot. Going out. Y'all, the extra effort it takes to make these fries with this blanching method is absolutely 100% the way you'll always make it if you'll try this. It's really not hard. Takes a little prep work, a couple hours in the refrigerator, but it's so easy. Give this a try. Now, there's nothing like ketchup on these. Folks, when your fry starts getting done, they'll float to the top. Then you determine how brown you want them. I'm calling these, it's been 5 minutes on these. Listen to this, you can hear it, listen. They are so good and crispy. But I always make sure to season them while they're still hot. So I'm gonna put my Slap Your Mama on there. Or you can put garlic powder, onion powder, any kind of spice you like. This is your French fries now. Season it the way you want. And by the way, look at the beautiful potato slices. Slice them within 1/8 of a quarter. Just throw them in your oil at 375. Everybody, I'll emphasize again to try this method of blanching or double frying your French fries. It does not make them oily at all. Just check the video out. I showed you exactly how to make it. Look how beautiful they are. You can't go wrong. Let's do a taste test now. Y'all, I've got 2 of them. Listen to this. Listen. Yes, they're that crispy. Let's try it. That's so good. Let's put some ketchup on it. Anybody can get potatoes and throw it in a deep fryer, but it's the blanching method, the double fry. It really works. Follow my recipe to a T. I want to thank everybody for cooking with me today and watching me. Y'all try this recipe. I want to remind everybody right here on my program, Jesus is always Lord of all. Until next time, God bless all on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall.